Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the September 26th edition of Pro Wrestling Throwdown. I'm Caleb Black. Luke, the Big Dog Williams, the mighty Max Fury, our in-studio producer, and it is time for one of my favorite new ideas. We're stop it. Conspiracy theories. Now, here's the thing. We're going to talk about completely unfounded, outlandish conspiracy theories that either we've made up or we've heard of. Just something just ridiculous. You better stop looking at me that way. We've already had to redo this once.
You will never know why.
Never know. That one's not even making it to the blooper.
Get more hits than regular videos.
Oh, we can get hits, all right.
On our house, on our cars. They drop a fucking piano on us.
My fucking dog wouldn't be safe. No, yeah, we're going to do some conspiracy theories, whether or not they actually, you believe them or you don't. I think that this will be a fun segment. I think.
Yeah, so do I. Now, there's always the typical ones, like Montreal was a work. We'll get into some of those yet. I see that look in your eyes. I know where this is going. Like I said, we're gonna have some cool ideas, some fun with it. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna make up some shit and have a lot of fun with these ridiculous ideas. The first idea, like the first conspiracy theory that I have, is that Undertaker was supposed to kick out of the match with Brock Lesnar and didn't. That's how Brock won. It was never booked for that to be the finish. It was never supposed to happen that way. Taker just didn't kick out. Brock ended up winning, but they had to follow through with it because he got the 3 count.
Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, that's something that really could go either way. I always believed that after the concussion, Taker called it.
Yeah,
that's just me.
Yeah, he just was completely...
of course, that's completely been debunked by anything that you hear by the Undertaker. So.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you own it?
But yeah,
I mean,
I don't buy it. I think that it was called
It was a fuck up, yeah. That's all it was. That's all it was, just a little fuck up.
Conspiracy number 2.
Let's hear it.
CM Punk's UFC run has all been a work.
Really? Go on.
Well, he was built up, and he's lost every fight.
2 fights. Yeah, 2 fights in the UFC and lost them.
Well, all the fights he's had, he's lost.
Yeah.
And then
it's also worth mentioning that he had no legitimate MMA background whatsoever, and that Dana White legitimately took him because of his name quality and knew he would sell pay-per-views. But that's like giving a fucking 16-year-old who just got his license permission to drive a NASCAR car.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, He was no amount of training. These guys, UFC fighters, train for years to master these disciplines, and all because Punk has name value and is kind of in shape. Dana White's like, sure, I'll let you get in the ring with a guy who's been kickboxing since he was 6. It's a great idea.
I mean, I think honestly, that he was
set up to fail.
The first one, I think, he was set up. He's definitely set up to fail. The first one, I believe, was work. The second one, I believe that, what's his name, Mickey Gilley? The second guy he fought, just flew off the handle and beat the fuck out of him.
Well, but Punk really did, I mean, they put up a good fight, and honestly, neither one of them really...
Well, I'm telling you right now, you punch me in the face, I'm going to put up a good fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fight or flight.
Right, but again, that's let's give this kid the keys to a fucking 71 Mustang and just fucking let him rip it off the drag strip.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. Got one?
I got one. No, I don't, actually.
Oh, okay.
Blank.
The Dark Order on AEW was never originally meant to be anything other than just the two guys and the minions.
Like Fisher, you mean, Evil Uno and Grayson. Yeah, I could see that. I do know, once again, we've talked about how, to me, Brody Lee just does not fit. The way they're using him especially doesn't fit that exalted one fucking man. If he's supposed to be this leader of this dark, dangerous cult environment, and that's just not him. You know what I mean? It's not. He's a bruiser. He's a big brawler and he's a fighter. But and the way they're doing it too, they're making him obviously it's a shot at Vince, but they're making him the refined businessman type person. And to me, that just doesn't scream evil cult.
Right. I don't believe that. I think the Brody Lee thing, once they brought him in, and they realized that's the way he was going to play it, the whole aspect changed.
Agreed.
Here we go. Topic today.
Yeah.
Retribution is nothing more than a setup for the return of Wade Barrett.
Go on.
I believe that Wade Barrett has signed a contract with NXT to be the commentator. I believe that what you're going to find out is that Wade Barrett met with these people. He's the one that's let them into the building. You know, because they say somebody has let him in, this, that, and the other. That he's orchestrated it all from NXT because all these people are NXT workers. And originally, it's all going to eventually it's all going to turn around, and Wade Barrett's going to be.
That's fair. Well, they were supposed to do the Nexus reunion, and they ended up not getting to
Right.
it. So, which would have been just so fucking. I was a huge. You know, I remember. I tell this story sometimes. The last time I remember, like, being genuinely emotionally invested in something in wrestling, one of the last few times, was when the Nexus was there. And it's when Jerry Lawler came out with all the legends.
Yeah.
And was like, the anonymous GM said that no WWE superstar under contract could put their hands on you. We're not under contract. And then, of course, the Nexus ends up taking over and beat the fuck out of the legends. But for that split second, I was like, this is fucking on.
Yeah.
Fucking legends are going to get it. And then when they got beat up, I legitimately was like, why isn't someone coming to help them? So, I remember,
I remember the when they first showed up and they took out Cena.
Yeah.
At first night, I remember sitting in front of the TV being like,
this is cool.
What on earth is that? I've never seen anything like this. And then they pulled up the ring skirt and showed the wood.
Yeah.
On the ring and everything. And it was like, they just don't do that.
I thought it was cool, too. Remember, because they branched off from NXT on Sci-Fi. Back when NXT was the competition show to get their contracts.
Yeah, it was a game show.
I remember in season 2 when all of the superstars who were the coaches came in and were like, we're going to tell you right now, this isn't going to happen. Wait, they did it, and then they beat the shit out of all the NXT guys. It was so good. I have a conspiracy theory. Rikishi did not, in fact, do it for The Rock. He did it for himself.
Hold your mouth. No.
He did it for himself.
Now, wait a minute. This video's fun. and it's all conspiracies, and that's all fun and well and good. Don't bring Rikishi into this. Because if memory serves me correctly, there was a video once upon a time ago that you can't find now on this channel that specifically says that Rikishi did it for himself and The Rock.
Yeah, no. Also, I do have another one. Remember the anonymous GM?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Roderick McMahon.
Yeah. Actually, that's founded.
And here's my conspiracy theory on it. They ended up having to trash the angle between Vince McMahon and Roderick McMahon with the limo explosion following the Benoit tragedy.
Yes.
So when they started doing the anonymous GM thing, I really believe that again, conspiracy theory, that it was supposed to circle back and it was supposed to be Roderick McMahon controlling the WWE anonymously.
I think that's actually a really good thing. I mean,
Max, you got one?
You got one, Bubba?
Yeah, I do, actually. Vince McMahon really did blow up in that limousine. And the Vince McMahon that we see now is actually his lesser evil twin.
Not Vincent J. McMahon, like evil Vince. Well, he's got enough money. Clone himself.
That's not too far
He can
fetched.
clone himself for sure.
I mean, the Vince that blew up in the limousine had that really short, ugly buzz cut haircut, and the McMahon we have now has those really bloodshot red eyes.
Right.
I don't know, man.
Just like the villain in Roger Rabbit.
That's right.
Oh, he is Vince McMahon is the villain from Roger Rabbit.
Vince McMahon is the villain in life itself.
That's also, that's very true. Can't be helped. Can't be helped.
Oh, Brian Pillman was always under contract with WCW.
Even when he was in the WWE and
Even
ECW.
when he was in the... He was sent to ECW because they knew they were going to take him in WWE, and Eric Bischoff was trying to plant a mole on the inside. And Brian was dealt with.
I can back that up.
And Brian was dealt with.
I could see that. I'm not mad about
Just
that.
saying.
I'm not mad about that one at all.
And he always knew he always had a belt.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I don't need a belt. I need a belt.
I
Yeah,
need
he
a
always had that belt.
Yeah, always. Let me think another fun conspiracy theory. Go ahead.
got one?
Let's hear it.
Eddie Guerrero didn't really die. He just wanted Dominic to have a father off screen too.
So you can get a hold of us at Pro Wrestling Throwdown. Send all your hate mail and comments down below. And Max's number is 618.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, leave us a comment down below. Like and subscribe. Tell us what you think of the new segment. It's so good. Find us on Facebook.
If this segment doesn't happen next week, we know why.
/ Pro Wrestling Throwdown. Send us an email at prowrestlingthrowdown@gmail.com. And Jesus fucking Christ, fuck you, Cameron Grimes. Stay tuned for whatever segment's up next. I don't know. My notebook is in my hand and I need a minute.
Rest in peace. Well, he's probably.
Get out of here.